Okay, so this is the RetroPie right here, which has, it's basically a Raspberry Pi with a 128 gigabyte micro SD card that has all the ROMs to all the games to all the gaming console systems up until the modern ones, basically. So there's no PS1 or PS2 or Xbox or anything like that. Game controller. It's just a USB game controller. Costs about $20. You use the pad here to go back and forth on the menus, and I've got it set up so that the green button does, the selecting. So this is what you get with RetroPie. I've got this on a plain old monitor. So basically, these are the systems that I've got loaded up here. All the ROMs for the Sega 32X, SG-1000, Super Nintendo, Vectrex. I've got a bunch of arcade games on there. I'm still trying to figure out how to configure them. Atari 7800, Atari Lynx. This is the Super Famicom. It's basically Japanese Nintendo. Sega Game Gear. Game Boy. Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Color. Sega Master System. Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. Nintendo 64. Neo Geo. The Nintendo Entertainment System. PC Engine, also known as the TurboGrafx 16. And there. So we're just gonna go and try to select any old game. Let's just go with the first one that I got sitting there. This is basically how long it takes to load. Just takes a few seconds to load each game, and real simple. To exit the game, you have to hit both start and select at the same time, and that's basically exits and goes back to the menu. And I'm just going to leave you with a few a game or two off of each system, just showing the attract mode play. So here's Primal Rage attract mode for the sound effects could be a little better. Graphics are actually pretty acceptable. So that Primal Rage was off of the Sega 32X. Here's the SG-1000 version of the of Galaga. This probably isn't going to be quite as good. I mean, it's Sega. It's basically the SG-1000. Pretty lackluster, just mostly monocolored graphics, not a lot, just not very sophisticated. Here's Super Nintendo's Gradius 3. This is the Vectrex system. This would be the scramble for the Vectrex. Not bad. The emulation is really pretty well done on this. So this is Rastan. This is the original arcade version, played on the RetroPie. Pretty much plays at full speed. Same sound, same graphics. Very, very well done. So here's Galaga on the Atari 7800. Nothing to write home about, really. It's pretty... Again, it's just sort of a... not very good compared to the other ones that I've seen. And here we have Lemmings. Again, nothing to write home about on that one. Yeah, that was for the Atari Lynx system. So now we're going to go to Game Gear. I'm choosing Beavis and Butthead.